There are several technologies for cosmetics emerging these past few years. One of these is microblading. At least one of your friends mentions it when they tell you a story, and you are asking about it out of curiosity. What is microblading? Is it for you? Microblading is a semi-permanent technique for eyebrow enhancement. Unlike eyebrow makeup, you don't need to get it now and then. Unlike tattoos, microblading fades. Somehow, the realistic-looking thing between the two is microblading. If you are wondering why there are people who are investing in this technology, they have enough reasons which we will discuss. Significance of eyebrows. Some say that eyes are windows of the soul, and there are eyebrows above it that serves as a shed. It protects the eyes at some point, making the eyes function well. Also, the small distance of your eyebrows from your eyes gives an effect to your gestures. When children are drawing faces, adding an eyebrow means giving life to the drawing and sending a message. Admit it, having no eyebrows feels horrible, and some people are suffering from disorders of plucking or shaving their eyebrows, making them feel bad. They place temporary or permanent solutions to bring back life to their faces. If that cannot make you think how important your eyebrows are, there is something else we should discuss. Eyebrow trends. Did you know that eyebrow art is one of the most significant parts of the cosmetics industry? It may not surprise you, but some celebrities and personalities are widely known for their eyebrows. You can name a few, but there are local celebrities in other parts of the world who are also famous for their eyebrows. There are also times when teens shave some parts of their eyebrows as a gang sign, and sometimes people are making a monobrow to have fun. These past few years, makeup tutorials became widely known in social media. One of the largest crazes is making your eyebrows on fleek. It is a trend that makes some people treat their eyebrows as artwork and then taking a photo of it and posting it online. Showing off your eyebrows to your friends is a fad, but every generation uses their eyebrows for bodily gestures. If you ask what is microblading doing in the cosmetic industry, remember that necessity is the mother of invention. Today, microblading is one of the best choices if you are not a celebrity who doesn't need to change looks every day. If you want a good-looking and low-maintenance pair of eyebrows, microblading is the first thing you should consider. Is microblading easy to do? Imagine if your eyebrows are fabulous every day for a long time. If you are putting on makeup every day, you can skip this time-consuming step. You will get conscious, even if you are touching it. You don't want to ruin your eyebrows. That's just an imagination, but today, a reality that changes people's looks and lifestyles is microblading. The people who performed microblading are artists and technicians at the same time. As artists, they make people look awesome by crafting their eyebrows using their skills. As technicians, they use professional tools that can fix problems involving eyebrows that their clients encounter every day. You should not do a deal microblading without professional assistance. Consult the experts if you want to learn microblading. How is microblading done? The process of microblading begins with an assessment of the client's compatibility with microblading. Some people do not qualify because of skin conditions or something else that may affect their skin for the long term. If the client passes, the technicians will proceed by asking the client about the looks they want to have. As artists, the microblading technicians will find what eyebrow details will fit best for the client. They will also consider the compatible inks for different skin types of clients. Unlike barbers and salons who are just cutting hair, technicians carve the hair strokes into the skin individually. However, unlike tattoos, eyebrows from microblading look realistic, however temporary. It is because they don't engrave the microblading inks too deep into the skin. Microblading sessions last for about a couple of hours, and there is a follow-up session to prevent scars and to define the eyebrows fully. Expect small wounds from engraving something into your skin, but the technicians will make sure that everything goes and looks well. The skin takes time to heal, and the technicians will also check if the eyebrows can handle the touch-up. What is microblading? Is it for you? The main reason to get microblading is to have a realistic pair of eyebrows if you don't like the looks of your real eyebrows. Also, the solution for people who experience hair loss and plucking disorders is microblading. Another reason to get microblading is the fad of getting fabulous eyebrows. One more reason to get microblading is to get rid of the time-consuming routine of putting on eyebrow makeup, which doesn't get right at all times. The best benefit of getting microblading is its long-lasting and natural result. Your routines will change after freeing up time to fix the most visible makeup on your face. Another one is enjoying its waterproof and smudge-proof results. Unlike having makeup eyebrows, you can confidently wet and wipe your face and still keep your fantastic eyebrows. After getting a microblading session, the results are immediate, which means you don't have to hide because of skin or hair problems. What you see is what you get instantly. What is microblading? Is it safe? Like all good things, microblading has downsides too. To name a few, you are prone to infection or contamination, an allergic reaction from puncturing your skin. You cannot just ask what is microblading doing to my skin after getting it from an untrusted salon. However, reviewing the microblading studio before you get your treatment will help you get safe microblading sessions. A variety of microblading pigments are widely available, but beware of the cheap and harmful inks. Of course, you cannot choose it like buying shoes. Your microblading artists have their own set at their studio. It is why you have to know everything about the service of your local microblading studio. Check their previous clients and watch out for the number of bad reviews. Harmful inks can cause you either of the downsides above. Microblading pigments are available as oil-based or water-based. There are also organic and synthetic pigments. However, if your technicians are knowledgeable and experienced, they can tell which one is the best for you. You will only get microblading once in a while, so it is best to know the best microblading technicians near you. We hope you find this video helpful. As to your question, what is microblading? Follow us on social media to see more of our before and after photos. Want to get the most superior microblading treatment in the DFW area? Call BrowBeat today on 214 432 3077.